If you are a letting agent, doing inventories is a right pain in the backside. Do you outsource it? Do you do it in-house? Is it compliant? Today I'm joined by Sian Metcalfe from Inventory Base, who is a PropTech estate agency, letting agency supplier that hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of estate agents and letting agents use, both in terms of their software but also outsourcing of their reports. Why should a letting and estate agent seriously consider using Inventory Base for their inventories?
I think what any agent needs to look at is how the system works for them. And that's the key thing. It's got to work for them, with them, as opposed to just providing one area or one way of doing a report. So with Inventory Base, it can be a hybrid. So they can do in-house reports. So if they want to task their own negotiators or do their own interim inspections, they can do that. Or if they want to outsource to a preferred provider or professional, they can do that as well. Because no agent will necessarily run exactly the same way. And sometimes they like the flexibility, be able to scale up during busy periods and scale back down, bring everything back in-house, when they've got the time and the ability.
So do you have the inspectors to go out if I do want to outsource it, or I've got Floss on holiday?
Yep, we've got a solution called inventory-based workstreams, where we've got literally a whole network of providers who use the software, professionals in their own right. They run their own companies. Some of them are sole providers, some of them are very big companies right away across the UK. They know how to use the system, they know what the job entails, they know the level of detail needed, and agents can then outsource to them either individually or as a contract, or just as and when.
And if I have a particular supplier I like, I can make sure that it just goes to that supplier if I wanted to.
Yep, absolutely. So we run what we call approved supplier. So that's where you've come across someone you like that's really good, really good at what they do. You really get on well with them. The service is exactly what it is that you want, but you don't need it all the time.
So in essence, if I had to distill it down into one sentence, you help mainly letting agents, we'll come on to estate agents in a second, with their inventory check-in, check-outs, midterm inspections, with software that they can either do it themselves, outsource part of it, outsource everything to people that they either like or people that you can recommend. Sounds perfect.
It is perfect because it gives them choice, and that's the key thing here. It doesn't matter who they are or where they are, they've got the choice to be able to flex, and we can flex and scale with them.
2024 is the year that material information, Part B and Part C, is coming online. Give us an idea of what you're doing to help estate agents with that.
So we're actively involved in that. So we're one of the founder members of the Open Property Data Association. And what they're doing is looking at the whole infrastructure of data, the data flow, and basically making it easier for that data to go from one stakeholder to another, to make the whole lettings and sales process as efficient as possible but as safe as possible. So we're already involved in that. We also sit with the Property Data Trust Framework in regards to some of the work they're doing, and actually the physical side, the coding, the schemas, the JSONs that are involved with that side of the infrastructure. But we're also building, into our own software, the ability for agents to be able to digitise their forms, digitise the upfront journey in regards to the information that they're gathering from both the vendor when someone decides to sell. So the agent can go in with their details already pre-populated and then start that journey, so that when it hits things like Rightmove, Zoopla on the market, they already have all that upfront information there available as prescribed by the National Trading Standards.
Sian, you've been absolutely exceptional. I wouldn't expect anything less, though, from an awesome person like yourself. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.